Scripture. In other words, what Jesus is sharing with us is what he also grew up learning and knowing and memorizing and holding in his heart. And he uses that framework as a gift to all of us to teach us how to pray. Now, I don't know about you, but that gives me a little bit of goosies. You know, it's not just the air conditioning right now. But it's that idea that this prayer is something that Jesus held near and dear to him and gifts us with that prayer. So it's good for us, I think, to talk about it. And yet, unfortunately, we can't assume that everybody learned this prayer sitting on a knee, learned how to pray maybe at mealtime or at bedtime. We can't make that assumption, nor can we assume that every child knows it or is even going to go through confirmation classes. More and more, as an older pastor, I see people that join the church that come because they're connected through the internet, and they come and check us out, and then they join the church, but have never maybe gone to a day of Sunday school, don't even know what that is. It's very, very foreign to them. So for the next few weeks, that's what we're going to talk about, is the Lord's Prayer. However, I'm not going to go through it bit by bit by bit for you. What we're going to focus on instead are the pieces that are in common in both Matthew and Luke's version, okay? And the reason I'm doing that is because those pieces that the gospel writers hang on to that are similar, that are the same, those are the critical pieces. Those are the things that we want to know about. Those are the things that nobody wanted to compromise or left out, right? So we want to hang on to whatever those pieces. So you ready? We start. Will you please pray with me the Lord's Prayer? Stop. That's it. That's all the further we're going. We might go a little further, but that's it, because we already have a problem. What did you say? Our Father. Okay. I know I was taught 30 years ago when I started seminary, that for a lot of people, you know, I grew up with a great dad, but for a lot of people, that father image is not a good image. That their example of a father isn't somebody that they want to call on and pray to. That a father for them might have been somebody who wasn't present, who wasn't somebody you could rely on, who maybe was even somebody who hurt them, who neglected them, whom they never even got to know, who was never entered into their lives, right? And so for a lot of people, that our Father is problematic. However, I still think it's important for us to understand why Jesus says what he does. He calls upon Father. Really, it's almost more endearing than that. It's Papa or Daddy. So it's a term of endearment. And so what he's sharing with us is that